Hi everyone, welcome back. So, Roger Waters, the lead singer of the UK rock band Pink Floyd, has controversially said that he would like to help fund Wikileaks. So if you don't know what Wikileaks is, it was a website, or is a website, that was formed by a man called Julian Assange. And it's most famous for giving out or whistleblowing details about the American government and their involvement in the Iraqi war and the killing of Iraqi civilians. So as you can imagine, to the American government, public enemy number one. He's in a lot of trouble, which has led to a 14-year legal battle. And so maybe on the news in the past, you have seen him hiding in the Ecuadorian embassy in London. They offered him a safe haven where he couldn't be arrested, he couldn't be sent to jail, and he couldn't be deported to the US. And so finally, after 14 years, he has finally been able to leave to Australia, where he's now with his wife and his family. But Roger really hopes that Julian will be able to step back up and start managing Wikileaks again, because if you've listened to Pink Floyd's music, they're kind of anti-government, anti-rules. Mm-hmm. And so he thinks that it's really beneficial for the world that people know whistleblown information, and he is willing to spend his musical fortune on supporting Julian in this endeavor that he has in the future. But it's unknown right now whether he will continue or whether he will quietly live in Canberra with his family and let someone else take the reins of whistleblowing national secrets. Okay, so I have some questions for you. So the first one, why do you think that people might become whistleblowers, even though it's very risky?
Based on the cases that I've heard from the whistleblowers, I believe that they have very sensitive information that they think is very important for the public to listen to or know about, but they have no way to getting it out there for everyone to. They are afraid of the repercussions from what could happen internally, so they need other people to get attention on whatever information they're trying to disseminate. So I believe that would be the reason why. What do you think?
So what comes to mind is Snowden, another famous whistleblower in the US. He leaked information about how basically the government was spying on its citizens. So I think he had kind of a moral dilemma, knowing this information and whether it was dangerous to release it. But I think in the end, to me, he did the right thing. I think that most whistleblowers usually have some kind of moral conundrum within them. Like they think that someone is doing something wrong or harmful, and to them, it needs to be stopped. I think that's the reason why. So another question that I have is, what kind of information do you think that governments should never keep from its citizens?
Oh, I don't know, because I know that American government, they keep a lot of information. So many people want to know this information, but sometimes the reason that they say is it would cause mass panic. And I'm not well informed about all the government doings to be able to think which is some information, yes, give me that information, don't give me that information. I really have no idea what secrets they're hiding that I'd be I must know. Well, what do you think?
For me, I think anything that's related to public health. So I think that, as you said, it can cause mass hysteria if there's news about some national security threat. But I think if you are living somewhere, say Flint, Michigan, with their water, so a place in Michigan in the US had contaminated water, and for a long time it was kind of kept from the citizens, so they were drinking contaminated water, their children were bathing in contaminated water. And I think things like that, because I think that also came from a whistleblower in the end. I think that things like that are directly impacting you as a citizen should never be kept from you.
Yeah, I agree with you, because if it's directly affecting Maybe they were waiting to see, like, well, maybe it's contaminated, but like, did you die though?
Do you have 11 fingers?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yes. So we hope that you enjoyed the article today. If you have time, make sure that you check out Wikileaks. You might find some interesting secrets on there that you didn't know before. And make sure that you take a look over the vocabulary and try to incorporate them into your everyday life. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Resume.
Resume.
Fund.
Fund.
Whistleblower.
Whistleblower.
Plead.
Bleed.
Espionage.
Espionage.